Doy Travel, Doy Travel, Doy Travel. Strife.tv.
It's on some real professional, levels now. It's not just my opinion or this person's opinion on a round. Now it's like all these different judges judging on a different category, and you being, this is basically this is setting the standard for what could be the future of breaking.
Like I believe for the system, judges need to be trained really good in order to get good results. Like you have people who've been judging for 10 or 15 years, using their own ways of judging, and when they eventually have to use something else, it might be a little bit complicated if they're not trained well. So in order to use the system in an effective manner, I think you should always train. First of all, pick the people who are on the right level. Secondly, train them for the system at the same time.
I'm not really down with point systems, but this works because, like I said, you have an individual person for each category, and then it just makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And other point systems never had, like, for instance, a battle category, a strategy category. You know what I mean? That used to be my biggest complaint with point systems, that there was no way to score fire, intensity, a response. None of that. There was no way to score that back in the days. But with this now, you do have that battle category, which basically is strategic, but battling is a good word for it. And with that category, it's like the next level now of actual point systems and judging. Don't get better than that.
Like I said, it's yet to be seen. I don't know, you can still keep all of that, and it makes it easier that it's one person looking at every aspect. So, it sounds like they got it all together, and, hopefully it'll work out. And if it does, and it does good around the world, then that could be what we use in the future.
누가 나한테 물어봤을 때 뭐 이게 어떻게 됐냐고 물어보면은 그냥 대충 얘기하잖아. 그냥 니네가 뭐 이렇게 돼서 졌다, 뭐 니네가 이렇게 해서 이겼다, 뭐 이렇게만 얘기하는데, 점수로 보면은 왜 이렇게 점수를 줬냐 하면은 더 자세하게 알 수가 있잖아. 그것 때문에 그거를 생각해서라도 더 심사도 더 생각하면서 볼 거고 그렇게 될 것 같아.
I mean, the only concern is, I guess if there's any, is more on the dancer. Like they don't need to like worry about like the categories. Like it's just, those things are just there. You still gotta do you. You don't want to base your style on certain criteria. Or for any b-boy, that's something actually I want to say, because a lot of people, they always ask like, well, why'd I lose, or what should I work on? And it's like, you should know what you need to work on. I'm not there to tell you what you need to work on. I'm just judging on what b-boying is. Like, you're entering a b-boy contest, and I've done my research on the b-boy history, so I'm judging it based on that, along with all the things that I feel a b-boy should be in today's breaking.
I feel like, when we all started, even when Disney started, man, like when we all started, bro, like it was never like that. It was never like like there was a system that we had to follow. It was always just like, you know, there was a feeling that we had to follow. There was a passion that we had to follow. You know, it was beyond like numbers and shit like that.
I think that's one reason why probably hasn't gotten to where it's supposed to be right now, because we're so, you know, just he's left, I'm right, he's middle, he's back there, you know, we're really not on the same page, and it's hard to get everybody on the same page. So in that aspect, yeah, it needs to happen. We need to like agree on something before we're ever gonna really elevate to the top.
In order for breaking to get at that level, it has to begin someplace. And with the whole, not just the art system, but the whole association around it, being built around it, it's just raising the bar on what we do and setting the standard for what's about to happen. It's revolution. This is basically what it is. It's the beginning of the revolution, and it will be televised live and direct from Korea.
pieces. Bunny. Come on. Yes. Rock, baby. B-boy. Yo. B-boy. This is. Yeah. R16. Let's go. Yes. Friends, let's go. Yo. Bonnie. All right, pieces, final. Let's do this. Yeah. Yo.
Judging was dope. The system looks like it works.
I found it pretty confusing actually. Really? Well, actually, because he was talking a lot in the beginning, and I was like, what? Why? Let's just watch it. I didn't actually really understand it until I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was a good system. They judged on like originality, delivery, and stuff like that. Which is in a battle, you gotta be excuse me, different, sharp, precise, and creative. So you gotta be sexy.
Like R16, honestly, this is my first time at the main one. I've been to the qualifier. This is one of the best events. This is the event that's the pinnacle of the b-boy where you want to be at.
I think it went well. You know, there's still a lot of work to be done. Still, it needs a lot more investment and time and money. And you know, the system's not perfect. It's still not plug-in. It's still not accessible to anybody. So yeah, I think there's still a lot of problems with it. You know, but you know, there wasn't really a big problem this year. Kind of things went out without a hitch. You know, nobody's really complaining about like what happened with the judging. As far as I can tell, people kind of accepted it. You know.
I think it went good. Like I mean, I think from what I got from it, I mean, for what we were doing, like it came out. It was like the calls were made. I mean, there's a few calls that I felt were a little different about, but I mean, that's just I guess my opinion, you know. But yeah, I mean, the winner, the people that won, that I thought should have won overall, even outside of the system, won as well.
Regardless of this, you know, becoming what we plan it to become, which is the greatest, an absolute, most accepted, culturally, grassroots, the perfect culture, art, sport, dance ever. Regardless of us bringing it there or not, as a collective now, it's eventually going to get there because we're taking the right steps to get there. So, long after we're gone, the association will still be there. Somebody can pick it up and continue, right? So they'll bring it there rather than some corporation, rather than, corporation X or B fighting over it and trying to make it something cheesy. What we're trying to do is make sure our voice as b-boys, as promoters, as, real hip-hop heads heard, right? And that's what we're going for.
We're gonna go with the total score. 총점수. 그래서 총점수 그렇죠. 알아보겠습니다. 오케이, 총점수 주세요. 1, 2, 3. Drop. bboy. Got 1 point, yo. 1 point. That 1 point.